What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Nah, let me stop. Okay, so this video I am doing continuing on with moon sign compatibility, and I have made it to Gemini moon and Leo moon compatibility. This is good. You know, we have sextile energies here. So sextile energy, there's enough energy. There is enough energy to bring that passion and desire, and there's an interest here because there's enough differences so that, you know, we're not stuck in the same emotional pattern. But there's enough differences, but then there's enough similarities there. You know, with Gemini moon and Leo moon, we have the compatibility of making things realistic, like taking things and making it real. You know, we have couple goals here. Now, it's a little bit different from the sun sign, because I feel like, yes, Leo sun and Gemini sun is more about, hey, you know, let's take this idea and make it into something, and is more showy publicly. I do believe that. And while I feel like that same strength that this compatibility has in sun signs, with the moon signs, that showiness could be more displayed as emotional drama, and could be the same source of you know, it could come from a source of bringing in or entering into conflict into the relationship. And the reason why is because people tend to want to be a little bit more personable when it comes to the intimate aspects of themselves. It's what we show and we present to only the people that's close to us. Okay, so depending on what your sun sign is here will determine whether you want certain things exposed or how you will deal with certain intimate and personal aspects of the relationships. And here, you know, we have situations to where Gemini, and listen, Leo moon can be pretty strong, and can also stand up for themselves and fight Gemini back, and hurt Gemini's feelings back. Don't get me wrong, because people don't understand that air sign energy can be very sensitive. You know, it can be very sensitive, maybe insensitive when it comes to handling other people's feelings and emotions, but sensitive nonetheless when it comes to how people handle them and theirs. And Leo moon can understand this about Gemini. Like, Leo moon can have a core understanding about Gemini moon, and Gemini moon has this core understanding about Leo moon, and they fuel off of each other. You know, when they're fueling off each other in a very negative way, or in a way to where it's immature or it's unhealthy, it can be, you know, to where they're involved with each other, or to where they are having these interactions, whatever is going on, whatever behavior is there, that the other one is supporting and fueling, and they're getting caught up in this unhealthy interactions, whether it's emotional interactions, but whether it's things I was interrupted, but whatever these are, whatever said behaviors are, they can both be involved, and, you know, good or bad. Okay, and another thing is, these two individuals, depending on their sun sign, could find it hard to really get out of their relationship, even if the relationship is not that healthy. You know, because you got Leo moon here that's fixated. Okay, And you got Gemini moon here that's going back and forth, but still, a lot of times I've seen strength in when it comes to compatibility between two signs when their emotions are not really in it and they don't have to involve their emotions as much. And so I've seen strong compatibility, but then I've seen weak compatibility at the same time, depending on their sun signs, because it could be to where what holds them in this relationship pattern for a significant amount of time is the fact that they're not that emotionally invested. Passion, maybe, okay? Passion in the idea of what their relationship could be, but emotions all the time, not necessarily. But when the emotions get stirred up between the two, it produces passion. And this could make for very good intimacy, in the bedroom. You hear what I'm saying? And it could be, very free forming. It could be very creative between these two, dramatic, all the good stuff. But at the same time, so their compatibility is great. It's good. I like the fact that this is a moon. I know that it's better as a sun sign placement. The fact that this is moon, I feel like each other, they can get into these arguments or these disputes or get stuck in pride and ego a lot of times when interacting with each other, because they're going to they could dismiss each other's feelings and emotions quite a bit. And then Gemini moon can get verbally expressive and verbally argumentative and debating and things of that nature, and this could definitely antagonize Leo moon. And then Leo moon's need for showiness all the time and attention, Gemini moon is able to give them that. But at the same time, Gemini moon is just kind of like, okay, dude, we get it. I just need time. I need a break. I need to just focus on this other thing over here. Focus on my mind, because Gemini moon will frequently need to clear, have time to itself. I mean, I was going to say to clear its mind, but hey, the moon is dealing with the subconscious mind as well. But listen, I feel like what can help these two individuals is actually discussing their feelings when it comes to each other and when it comes to their situation. Conversations about it and not disregarding each other's feelings. Don't be sitting up there having a conversation and talking and then, laughing it off or joking about it and getting into arguments and debates about it. Now, hey, basically don't be dismissing each other's feelings. And another thing though, these two can find it like an aphrodisiac or a turn on to have arguments. And Leo moon would love it if the Gemini moon gets jealous over them sometimes or pays them extra attention. I mean, they could do good together because Gemini moon can complement Leo moon. It doesn't mind stepping to the background when it comes to the Leo moon getting attention, depending on the sun sign. And Leo moon can appreciate Gemini's intellectual conversations, the way that Geminis can express themselves emotionally, can talk through things. Like Gemini moon could literally talk to Leo moon in and out of things, okay? And it's so they're compatible. They're compatible. There's a lot of fireworks here. I feel like this compatibility works better with the sun signs though, because there could be, like I said, a lack of emotional attachment here. And everything could be put on display for sure. It's like sometimes, it's like, okay, so our relationship is just public. Like our our affairs, what goes on within our relationship, it could seem very impersonal at times. And like more surface. Okay, so this has been Gemini moon, Leo moon compatibility. I'm Butterfly Light. Peace.